I'm elated to share with you today 101 advanced English words. Yes, that's right, not 100, but 101. The last one is special, so do stay for that. For 3 days, I painstakingly compiled in this black book all the words I considered advanced that I came across during conversations, while watching TV series and films, while watching YouTube, and while reading material online and in books. Yes, these are advanced words, but they are everyday words that all native speakers will know and will use, and you should know them too. Now, I haven't included any slang, and everything here will be familiar throughout the English-speaking world, the UK, the US, Australia, etc., etc. I haven't included any jargon. These are words for everybody, for everyday use. Some of these words have more than one meaning, but I've only given one of the meanings here. You'll have to consult the dictionary for the other meanings. Also, I didn't include many words of Latin or French or Greek origin, but these tend to be the same or similar across European languages. For example, if I say the word international, you've probably got something similar in your language, so I didn't include them. There are a few exceptions where the word is different in English to its original Latin or French, for example. I'll give you a definition and an example for each entry, and let us know in the comments how many you know. 101 is a lot, and at first it may seem daunting, but I'm sure you'll be besotted by this pertinent selection of handy lexicon chosen by me for your delectation. Yes, that's right, this video is teeming. Yes, teeming, I say, with useful words and a list of serendipitous vocabulary that will entice you to learn more. And without further ado, let's delve in. Loggerheads. The management and the unions were at loggerheads about the workers' pay.
Array.
You want something on home improvements? You've come to the right place. We have a vast array of books on the subject.
Attire.
Sweatpants and a rainbow unicorn t-shirt? You're not wearing that. What's wrong with it? It's not suitable attire for a funeral.
Belated.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It was me that broke your coffee machine. Okay, but it's a rather belated apology, don't you think? I mean, it happened 5 years ago.
Blatant.
The president refused to accept the election results. It was a blatant attempt to overthrow democracy.
Bribe.
This country is full of corruption. If you want to get anything done, you have to give a bribe.
Brittle.
No, definitely don't walk across the frozen river. The ice looks solid, but it's quite brittle in parts.
Burden.
It's so kind of you to offer to let me stay in your apartment during my holiday. However, I don't want to be a burden on you, so I've decided to go to a hotel.
Chuckle.
The whole department won the lottery except our nasty boss who didn't join the syndicate because he didn't believe in luck. That made me chuckle.
Crook.
You stole my wallet, you crook. You stole my wallet. Where's my wallet, you crook? Oh, here it is. Sorry, I didn't see it there. Sorry about that. Had it all the time.
Cumbersome.
It's not easy to do business in this country. The regulations are cumbersome and expensive.
Daub.
After the riot, the walls in the main square were daubed with graffiti.
Doomed.
When the big investors pulled out, our startup was doomed to fail.
Egregious.
The novel is just full of egregious stereotypes of British people drinking tea and queuing politely and toasting the Queen.
Entangle.
The 6 children got entangled in a legal dispute over the inheritance which lasted for years. In the end, the only winners were the lawyers.
Era.
The second half of the 19th century was an era of great technological innovation.
Erstwhile.
I see that my erstwhile opponent for president has now got a job on reality TV. That made me chuckle.
eyesore,
They built a multi-storied car park in the middle of the old town. Oh my God, it's such an eyesore.
fidget,
For God's sake, stop fidgeting. Oh, sorry.
fleeting,
I caught a fleeting glance of her as she passed by my window. Oh, hello.
foolproof,
I found a foolproof way to win the lottery. Oh, really? How? You buy 14 million tickets, one for every number combination. You're an idiot.
forgo,
The dinner was delicious, but I'm so full I think I'm going to forego the dessert.
foremost,
Professor Steve Jones is the foremost authority on the genetics of snails. Yes, he is.
fret,
Why are you so upset? Your essay is brilliant. I certainly wouldn't fret over a few small mistakes. Nobody will notice.
fruition,
10 years ago, I had a dream of opening the city's first modern art museum, and today this vision has come to fruition.
gimmick,
They used to put little toys inside cereal boxes. They were just a marketing gimmick, but now some of them have become quite valuable.
gist,
I've been learning English for several years. When I watch TV series, I can understand the gist, but certainly not every word.
grim,
The city centre is quite nice, but the rest of the city is, well, a bit grim.
gullible,
Some people are so gullible they'll believe any conspiracy theory they read on social media. They'll even believe that the world is flat.
haggle,
In some countries, the prices in the markets are not fixed, so you have to haggle.
haphazard,
She has a rather haphazard approach to cooking. She just throws all the ingredients together, but in the end, it always tastes amazing.
hassle,
The metro is not working at the moment, so I have to take 3 buses to get to work. It's a real hassle.
hasten,
Watching Let Them Talk TV will certainly hasten your progress to fluency in English. Yes, indeed it will.
havoc,
The collapse of the Bango Corporation caused havoc in the financial markets.
hell-bent,
I was so hell-bent on making the business a success that I neglected my family and friends.
huddled,
People huddled together round the fire and Bobby played folk songs on his acoustic guitar.
intake,
You know you should reduce your intake of coffee.
Okay.
layman,
Oh dear. The hot bus adapter has short-circuited the expansion card in your BIOS. What does that mean in layman's terms? It means you need a new computer.
loom,
The threat of climate change looms over many parts of the world.
lug,
The lift was broken, so I lugged the suitcase up 6 flights of stairs.
lukewarm,
I'm a graphic designer and I love it. My parents wanted me to become a lawyer, but I was, shall we say, lukewarm on the idea.
lure,
She lured me into an interview with the promise of a job that paid millions, only to find there was just a pyramid scheme.
lurk,
Don't go outside. There's a strange person lurking on the corner. That's my boyfriend. Oh, sorry.
meddle,
You tell me what to eat, you tell me what to wear, you tell me what to see, what to do. Please stop meddling in my affairs.
merely,
I'm merely an English teacher, but it's probably a good idea to get vaccinated.
muck,
After cleaning the waste pipe under the sink, my hands were covered in muck.
outlandish,
She had an outlandish investment strategy based on the position of the planets. Strangely, it was quite successful.
overwhelmed,
It's for me. It's for me. Together, you all bought this lovely gift for me. I don't know what to say. I'm overwhelmed by your generosity.
paramount,
I know he wants to be with his friends, but that's not going to work. Finding a school that teaches ancient Greek and Latin for little Theodorus is paramount.
Plummet.
The summers here are warm, but in the winter temperatures plummet to -30.
Quench.
The juice here will quench my thirst, while the books in this library will quench my thirst for knowledge.
Ransack.
When I came back from holiday, I found that my house had been ransacked. Everything was a mess and they had stolen my antiques.
Reckless.
Because of your reckless driving, somebody almost got killed.
Reek.
The government recently awarded a $100 million contract to a company run by the son of the president. It reeks of corruption.
Salient.
The report is 100 pages long. I have no intention of reading it. Could you just summarize the salient points for me?
Scruffy. Look at you. You haven't shaved, you haven't combed your hair, and your clothes are a mess. Why are you so scruffy today? Seamlessly.
The new legislation will allow you to work seamlessly across financial markets all over the world.
Seldom.
You know, I work from home, I have Netflix, I order food online, I have an exercise bike in my bedroom. It's true, I seldom go out these days.
Sheer.
Some people consider this book a masterpiece, but for me it's just sheer nonsense.
Slander.
He's been telling everyone that I'm scruffy, that I'm a liar, a cheat and a crook. That's slander. It's not true. I'm not scruffy.
Sliver.
No, I couldn't possibly eat any more. Oh, chocolate cake you say? Okay, well, just a sliver.
Snag.
I was going to make cakes for the party, but we've hit a snag. We've run out of eggs.
Snoop.
Why are you snooping around here? This is my office and these are my drawers. Are you a spy? No, I'm your mother.
Spate.
Make sure you lock your doors and windows. There has been a spate of burglaries in the area.
Sprain.
I'm sorry, I cannot attend the Zoom meeting this afternoon. Why? What's wrong? Well, I've sprained my ankle.
Sway.
Why did I travel 100 miles just to try these donuts? Well, I guess I was swayed by the pictures on social media.
Tantalizingly.
I was tantalizingly close to a medal, but I slipped on the ice just before the finish line, and I got nothing except a big bruise on my bottom.
Tantamount.
If you refuse to fight his slanderous accusations in court, it will be seen as tantamount to a confession of guilt.
Tarnish.
He was a respected English teacher on YouTube, but his grammar mistakes tarnished his reputation in it.
Teetotal.
In the 90s, I was only drunk twice, once for 5 years and once for 4 years. But that was a long time ago. I've been teetotal now for 20 years.
Fug.
Yes, I'm going to tell the judge the truth. And what are you going to do about it? Send your thugs round to beat me up? You are? Oh dear.
Thwart.
Yes, it seems you have thwarted my evil plan once again, Mr. Bones. But one day I'll be back to become master of the universe.
Johnny, what are you doing there? Your dinner's getting cold.
Okay, Mum, I'm coming.
Traction.
Our pastry shop has been open for 5 years, but it was only when we started posting pictures of our cakes on social media that we started gaining traction.
Trudge.
The car broke down, so we had to trudge for hours in the snow to get home.
Umpteen.
I'm telling you for the umpteenth time, clean your room.
Unveil.
At the press conference, the new manager of Fulmington United was unveiled to the public.
Upheaval.
I decided not to take the job because I didn't fancy the upheaval of moving home and going to live in a city where I didn't know anybody.
Upstanding.
You're under arrest for accepting bribes. You'll go to prison for a long, long time. What's this? Oh yes. You're obviously a fine, upstanding member of the community. You are free to go.
Usher.
This agreement between Fredonia and Ruritania will usher in a new era of cooperation between the two countries.
Utmost.
I tried my utmost to win her heart, but in the end, she married Dan from accounts.
Utterly.
My wife ran off with the plumber. I was utterly devastated. I mean, these days, it's not easy to find a good plumber in the city.
Versatile.
She's very versatile. She possesses great IT skills, but she can also adapt to sales, and she knows 5 languages.
Wave.
In order to encourage more customers, the shopping centre decided to waive the parking fees at the weekend.
Whistleblower.
The whistleblower told the media how the company was secretly polluting the rivers with toxic waste.
Willfully.
You had the safety rules, but you willfully disobeyed them, and that's why we had the accident.
Wisecracks. Gideon, enough. Stop your wisecracks and just get on with making an educational video about vocabulary.
Who said that?
Woes.
Financially, my business was hit badly during the COVID crisis. Hopefully, those woes are behind me.
Wonky.
I adjusted the picture because I thought it seemed wonky. Then I realised that it wasn't the picture, but the house that was wonky.
Wretched.
I haven't slept properly in days. I hate my job, and I've got a cold. I feel really wretched. If you like that video, then do check out our other videos in this series, 101 phrasal verbs and 101 idioms. See you next time, and stay mellow. Yes, indeed.